Welcome back, everyone. Time now 8:22. Imagine saying goodbye to a steady paycheck to try to live out your dream. There's someone on the stage at the Hobby Center right now who did just that. Eileen Faxas gives us a glimpse of what it was like to go from journalist to stage performer and the guts it took to do it.
I was a consumer reporter here in town for years.
This is the third time it's broken down.
I remember in City Hall distinctly getting kicked out of an interview with Mayor Bill White because he didn't like my line of questioning. I remember covering a festival right over here.
Do you have a right to tell people they have HIV in order to scare them?
There was something else inside of me that I was also born to do. And I had a long process internally of deciding that I was gonna do it. And it was my music. It was trading stability for complete instability and uncertainty, and absolutely no guarantee of anything. What keeps you going when you take a big risk like this is having some sort of inexplicable seed of faith inside of you that you're pursuing your destiny. For now, I am on the North American tour of the Broadway smash musical Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, here I go again. I read this great quote once in the midst of all this decision making that I had to make. You jump off the cliff and you learn to fly on the way down. If you spend all your time trying to learn to fly before you ever jump off the cliff, you may never do it.
Joining me now is Eileen Faxas. Wow, it's so good to see you again. It's been years since I've seen you. Congratulations on how far you've come. I'm so thrilled for you.
Oh, it's exciting to be here.
You just mentioned jumping off that cliff for your dreams. How did you do it? What made you decide to go for it?
Oh, life is too short. It's too short to compromise with yourself. I don't want to live with any regrets. And I read once that you only regret what you haven't done, not what you have done. And I thought, you know, it's not like I'm going to forget how to be a journalist. I can always come back if I really wanted to do it. But I felt really compelled to try this other thing. I didn't want to live a life of fear. And basically that's what would have kept me from doing it, being afraid of trying something new. And I've seen too many people stay in either journalism or any other career too long because they just were afraid that they wouldn't, you know, of losing the steady paycheck, of not succeeding. And I didn't want to be afraid. And I just thought, just do it. But it took me a while to get there.
So many people dream their whole lives to say when they're children that they want to land on Broadway, but they just can't make that reality come about. How did you do that? How did you make the leap? And where did you even begin?
Oh my God, I know, right? I don't even know where to begin that story. When I left television, I started doing concerts, and I was here in Houston, and then I went to Miami, and I kept doing concerts, and then the next thing you know, I'm doing shows, and I'm doing more shows and more shows, and then the next thing, it occurs to me, I should go to New York, where, you know, the capital of all great theater, and try out for Broadway, right? Why not? I mean, I've done this much, I've gone this far, why not go all the way? And I started auditioning in New York, and after a few months, I get the phone call that I was being invited to join the cast of the North American tour of Mamma Mia.
My goodness.
And I've been on the road since December.
Tell me about that moment. You hear these words that everyone would wait their entire life to hear. What did you say? What were you thinking? I mean, were you jumping up and down? What did you do?
Yeah, jumping up and down, not unlike the people that in the video that you're looking at right now, pretty much. It was the best moment you could possibly imagine. It was like 2 or 3 days before Thanksgiving, and I'm in New York, and I'm actually going home for Thanksgiving, and I'm on a bus, surrounded by strangers and my 50-pound suitcase, and I get the phone call inviting me to join the tour, and I just remember doing this. And there's nobody to tell. I don't know anybody in the bus. And so I get the news, and it was amazing. We had the most amazing Thanksgiving ever. I surprised everyone at home when I got home with the big news that I joined the tour. Wonderful. And I hit the road. I made my debut actually on New Year's Eve. And I don't even know how many cities I've been to since then. We've been all over North America, Canada, and we're going to keep on keeping on. Where can people watch you? Hobby Center? Hobby Center, this week at the Hobby Center. The whole week? The whole week, all the way through Sunday. We have shows, but you know what? We're sold out.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, you know, it's always worth a try. You never know where there's going to be a spare ticket somewhere, but Houston loves Mamma Mia. Thanks.
My goodness, that's
I appreciate
fantastic.
that.
Well, we're so thrilled for you, Eileen Faxas. So good to see you again. Keep up the good work, and we hope to sneak by and get you on stage.
Thank you very much. And it's great to see you all. I love Houston. It's so good to be back.
Jose, I know you were thrilled to see her as well, too, and catch up.
Oh, yes, catching up on Miami and also here in Houston. Congratulations and the best to you, Eileen.